G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of base upgrades. We're going to be adding a little bit of a system with the piglin that we've got in the nether that dispenses gold to him on a regular basis so that he gives us some items. And we are also going to be putting in the super smelter underneath. So I've already gone ahead and cleared out this area under here. So we've dug it out and put some new blocks in here so it looks a little bit nicer. Other than that, we also need to get rid of our zero tick farms that we had, and we also need to extend the wheat farm a little bit more. So that will be just a little bit of time lapse at the end. But for now, we're going to head across and install this gold dropper system and then start on the furnaces. Okay, so I've planned this out a little bit in my creative world. So what's going to happen is I've got... How is that still running? I took the... I was going to say it shouldn't be running. Alright, so like I said, how this is going to work is I've got the piglin on some hoppers. We're going to put a dispenser here facing this way. And then we're going to set up a redstone clock, hopper clock, that works off of a little bit more than 6-minute intervals. So if we do it like so... Just need to set this up. Right, that should be working. We've got the hopper clock set up right. It hits, and the redstone, as the redstone comes up top, it hits the dispenser. So let's pop a gold block in, a gold block, a gold ingot, and test this out. Yep, and then he should throw it down. Not towards me, hopefully. I knew that would happen. Right, well, hopefully, if I'm out here, let's test this theory out. If I'm out here, maybe he'll throw it towards me. Let's just wait until the next interval. Yep. See if this works. Fingers crossed. Yep. Now throw it down in front of you, please. Damn it. One more test. Let's see. He's got it. There. Yes. So that works. Realistically, we shouldn't need to see him at all. So maybe if we were to use some glass instead, which I don't think I've got any glass down here. Nope. So maybe if we use some glass so that we can still see him. I still like to see him. We've given him a nice name. We might as well be able to see him. But apart from that, that works pretty well. So all we need now, really, is an input chest, which might be a little bit easier said than done. There. And then if we come across, or would it be easier to go 1, 2, 3? That might be easier, actually. And then the chest could be right there. Oh no, it'd have to be up 1. My redstone skills aren't the best, but they do make do. They do make do. A little bit claustrophobic there, but not too bad. Alright, we've put some gold in the top there. Let's see if we get anything. He's got it. And he's dropped it. Perfect. So, any gold ingots we get in the nether will just come down, pop straight in there. And we can put a stair We got any more stairs? Yeah. Put a stair up there. And maybe one on this side as well, just to make it look... That's not how I wanted it done, but that'll do. We can even put a nether brick block in that part there, and that part. Just to make it look a little bit better. There we go. There's nether... Ah, that's right. So yeah, we're getting some nice stuff now. So if we put... Let's just put 45 in. We'll sit around for a little bit and see what happens after this 45. See what we can get. Alrighty, so we've gone through a fair bit of the blocks. We've only got 10 left. So if we go and have a look what we've gotten from that, we've gotten a fair bit of stuff already. It's working quite nicely. He's picking it up and he's throwing it down where he needs to. So out of this, the things that are most important to me anyway is basically the obsidian, the crying obsidian, and the fire charges. So they're the ones that I'm sort of keen on getting, and maybe some glowstone dust as well. They're the ones that I find are especially the obsidian, they're the harder ones to get, or it takes more time anyway. But all in all, it collects the sun blocks, which is good. We can always sell this string to the Fletcher, and we can also... What else can we sell? I think that's it actually. But overall, it's really good. I'm happy with it. All right, next up, we're going to be doing the super smelter. For that though, I am going to have to go and do some mining and get some more iron because we need a lot of hoppers. So I shall be back in... Oh, that looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I will be back in just a second. Alrighty, we've gone away and we've done a little bit of mining and we've got ourselves enough resources to make the things that we need to build this super smelter. So we're going to start right off. We're going to grab our hoppers, our chests, and our furnaces. And we're going to come down here to this area that I've cleared out already down underneath our dock. And we're going to start placing some blocks. So to start off with, I'm going to put my output chest, not an extra one there. And we're going to connect that up to our hoppers here. All up, there should be 16. We're going to actually have to clear this area out here as well, which is fine because we're not going to be able to see this anyway. Take that out. And then from here, we're going to put our furnaces down. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Next up, we're going to come around the back and put our fuel input in. So this will distribute the coal or the lava or whatever resource we decide to use for our fuel. And then finally, put our input hoppers in. Awesome. Alright, so next up, we're going to want to clear this out actually, because we're going to make some steps down to this. Alright, next up we're going to get our building blocks, which is these ones here, and we're going to make a 1, 2, and then a 3. And the same is gonna happen for this one. 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna have, we're gonna have the access to our fuel chest here, and we're gonna have the access to our input chest here. So all 3 chests should line up. Beautiful. We'll start placing down our rails. So we pop that one there. We've got an Enderman about somewhere. I don't know where though. That one there, and then the rest of these can be powered. And the same goes for this one. We don't want that to happen though. I haven't checked whether... Yes, we are running the correct way. Alright, and the same thing's going to go for here. If we grab out our building blocks again, and we want 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. One there. Beautiful. Now for this one here, grab some levers. So we want these two to power up when we turn that on, which is right. We want these two over here to just pretty much be on permanently. That's right. We could probably put a torch there. Would that work? I think it would. If we power this block here with the torch, it should power this one and this one. So we might do that underneath instead of the lever. And then one thing that I didn't grab that we'll quickly run up and grab is a redstone block. We just need to pop up above the other powered lines. So then now if we put this here, that should power all the lines, although it might lock this hopper. Nope, it doesn't. That's good then. Just had to double check. And that's almost done. All we've got to do is add our chests in. So we grab our first lot of chests and that goes one there and one there. And then our second lot of chests are going to go there and there. So like I said, we've got access. It's a little bit cramped and maybe I don't like that. Are you serious? Why? All the time. Have I got any milk on me? No. Let's get rid of these guys. I was literally just saying to another YouTuber that I watch that it's a good idea to hold milk on you semi-regularly, because once these guys come, you want to get rid of them really quickly. But that bad omen that comes out of it is terrible. Where are they? That was a terrible shot. Got him. Have a look how they've spawned. Although it doesn't look like any of them are holding the flag. Is there another one about? Nope. Strange. That's alright. Well, they're all dealt with now, so let's head back in and finish this off. So input. Ah, that was silly. Let's, we got a crafting table around here somewhere. Probably don't need that many, but perfect. So if we take these two now, we can turn this one off and throw. Whoop. Nope, parkour's not good. We'll have to go from this side. Throw this one here and this one here, and that should be it. All we need to do now is decorate under here, which I think I might have enough of the stuff to do. If not, we will make do and go and grab some more. So I'll finish this off and I will check back in once this is done. And that should be the furnace system all finished. We've got some stairs going down, although it's really close. It's really only just to get to this chest here. And I've covered it up with some spruce trapdoors. I think it looks all right. I think I might change out for some spruce logs at the edges just to sort of finish it off, because it looks, yeah, let's go and do that now. We'll go and grab some spruce logs. This Enderman is just chilling out up here. But then it's time to test out this bad boy. So if we grab some of that and maybe some of the cobble, we'll just turn that into, we'll turn the cobble into some stone. See how it works, if it works. Our cobble in there, we want to put that in there, and then we want to just quickly do this 1, 2, and finish it off with the spruce logs. Covers up our chest, but I'm not too fussed about that because I just want to finish it off. That's all I want to do. So if we take that one there out, Doesn't look too bad. If we put maybe one or two more in the middle, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. Let me know if you like the spruce trapdoors or whether we should change it and just leave it open. I kind of want to cover it up so that we can make it look nice, but we'll see. Let's test this out. Here we go. We missed the first one. Why did we miss the first one? Because that. But now we should see, yes. That's what we want. It's somewhat quick. It's not as quick as I was hoping for, but it still is pretty quick. So is that finished now? That should be finished. Let's just check. There's nothing else going through there, so we can turn this off. Yeah, okay. So every time we press that, it's going to engage those two. Okay, and that's finished. A stack. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'm happy with that. Alright, well, that's the first bit of our infrastructure for down here. I'm planning to put a whole bunch of different farms down here. This is the first one. The second one, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with next, but obviously the other thing is that this is just a temporary base setting. Once we're finished with the city, it's on to the next one. So whatever we do, we don't want to do something massive. We've already got to pull down our sugarcane farm and cactus farm. Kind of didn't want to do that either, but it is required because they don't work anymore, so there's no point having them. I did reuse some of the hoppers for this system here, so hopefully that's good. Can we put a stair here? Have we got a set of stairs? No, we don't. We'll make one. So now we'll jump across to the church. I've done a bit of a design in a creative world, and we'll bring that across, and we've got that guard post over there, and I think that might be it for this episode. So let's jump into this time lapse and see how we go. Alright, so the church is all finished, pretty much anyway. The top there in the middle is going to have some form of a jewel. I'm trying to figure out the jeweling system that I want to use for the gods, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so I just didn't build it on. But for the most part, it is actually finished. So we still have to decorate a little bit inside, which means I've got to do a lot of mining because I want to utilize some of those chains and we have got some form of something underneath this, because there are enemies everywhere underneath. I can even hear witches, which is just nuts. So this is done for now, and I'm liking it. We just need to decorate, as is the case with the rest of the town. But before we move on to the next area, I'm going to spend about a week just decorating the entire thing, and hopefully that will finish it all up. We're not too far away from finishing now. So now with this, as you may have noticed, this little guard tower I spoke about is not in the time lapse. I'm a little bit unsure about where it should be, whether it should be here or whether it should be here. It makes more sense to have it outside of the town itself. If you were guarding, say, these gates, you wouldn't wait for them to come in the gate before you say something to them, I think, anyway. So I'm gonna play around with 2 different designs, because I haven't actually designed that yet. I was just gonna literally do something similar to our little smeltery over there, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So we'll see. It'll either be there or there by the end of next episode. So the other thing that we did get done was I cleared out this area over here of all the cobble. Apparently not. There's still one bit of granite there and one bit of gravel for some unknown reason, and I've replaced it with dirt. So this is going to get ready for our next build, which is the armory and a little bit of a graveyard. I think that's what we're going to do, and that should pretty much finish off the top of this town anyway. The top. Alrighty guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode we're going to be working on a couple of things. We're going to be working on a new villager system, a proper one this time that I can get massive amounts of emeralds from, because I've got a lot of resources that are held up in that beacon, our mining beacon. And we are also going to get rid of those 2 machines. I know I said I was going to do that this episode, but I just never got around to it. I partly disassembled them, but that's all right. We're going to get rid of those 2 machines and try and figure out something else that we're going to use in those 2 areas. And I think we might focus on one more farm after that, which is going to be our melon and pumpkin farms, which will replace the sugarcane farm, maybe. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you in the next episode. All right, bye for now.